All right, here's the lag. James wins the lag. All right, folks, here we go. Semifinal match. Jesus Atencio versus James Aranas. James sponsored by Predator. And Boys Basement. Two ball goes. Cannot see the one. Oh, let me fix this banner as well. So James with a push. Jesus to the table. Excuse me. Not that bank. So I don't know if you all can hear the connect, me striking these shots. It's clearly his break cue, clearly a break tip. Guys, if you would do me a favor, go ahead and share this match if you can. Let everybody know we got the semifinals going on here with Jesus and James. Just if you have a minute, it helps me out just a little bit. Pretty fortunate roll there. Well, I believe he had equipment failure. I'm not sure if it was yesterday or today. Last I heard, it was some kind of equipment failure. So I don't know if it was a tip, and we didn't have any repair personnel here, primarily because most of the pros are not going to let just anybody work on their cue. And most pros will have a couple shafts with them or whatnot. So I'm not sure what the situation was. So James with a safety, sending the 4-ball back down table. Jesus can see the 4-ball. Probably just the edge of it. Jesus might just thin off of this ball, send the cue ball back down table. Actually, that's not a great option. It's going to kick it over there by that left-hand corner pocket from this angle. And I don't see a real blocker because it's going to probably have, you'd have to hit this ball awfully gently, try to get over there behind the 8. Yeah. I believe he was trying to swerve that ball a little bit and hit on the other side of the 8 and bring the cue ball up between the left long rail from this angle. He just clipped the 5-ball going by. That's probably a product of not having his cue. I got to believe that. I mean, you're not going to be able to really swerve the ball. Hey, Mark, if you're just joining us, like I said, I think he's just had a equipment failure, and that's the result. Just didn't have a replacement. I don't know. I'll ask him, in fact, after the match. So James takes the early lead, 1-0, on a race to 11. My name is Wayne Everhart from ThinkTech MD. This is TTMD Billiard Streaming. We're out here today at On Cue Sports Bar and Grill in Front Royal, Virginia. I'd like to say thank you to my staff that came out here all weekend and supported us. It was quite an endeavor, and we found our way through it. And I hope everyone is willing to come back again next year and give it another go. All the feedback from the fans and the players here, as well as the my teammates, everyone seems to think we should go ahead and give it another go. It's a little tight running a 64 bracket with 8 tables. We will have 9 tables next year, I'm pretty sure we'll be back here. There's no way I wouldn't come back here and support Cole Haas. But it was pretty much a challenge this year. The extra table next year will make it a little easier. Oh, what a break. I can't see the one. Oh, man. One sitting in the corner. The cue ball's less than a foot away and can't see the one. Pool is a funny game. Front Royal, Virginia. This is where we're at today, Bobby. Sorry, I'm stretching. So, believe it or not, folks, total time streaming in the last 2 days, 36 hours. We've been streaming for total 36 hours for the last 2 days. You know what? I think I'm trying to remember. Jesus is I just rang a bell. I think I remember hearing Jesus having a problem with flying here, and something about his cues. Maybe that's it. I'll have to ask him. I hope it wasn't a fact of something with his cues getting jacked up in the because of flying. That would be just ridiculous. Something about, I wonder if it was him. I think they said something about couldn't check his cues and blah, 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 and it turned into a big to-do. I don't know. Maybe that's him. I'll have to ask Jesus afterwards. But if that's the case, and he's like, oh, you know what? I don't need to go with my playing cues. I'll just borrow somebody's break cue. Be crazy. All right. Our staff is some of our players that have to start heading home. Our volunteers are starting to get ready to head on out. Taking a look across the room, I see Tyler working out with Tiffany Lear. Tyler Steyer helping out our junior. And I think I said it earlier, yesterday, this is what it's all about. So Jesus going to jump. I believe you're right, Dan. I believe you're right. And Jesus never had a chance to even get his break stick out. Yeah, I think Rodney just basically ran over him and didn't give him a chance. And maybe, and I'd have to go back and look at the footage. Maybe Jesus was having some issues because he didn't have his cue. I don't remember, but I think from what I recall, it was just like he would break try, Rodney run out, Rodney break, run out. I don't think there was much as far as missed shots, but I'd have to go back and look at the video. Sometimes when you're sitting here with your face uh, in the video and you're just describing the shots as they're happening, you're really not committing them to memory. You're just trying to describe what you're seeing, and you're working through it as a puzzle, and you're really not committing it to memory. So I'm wondering if I go back and look, if maybe Jesus had that issue earlier, or if it, like I perceived it to be, was that Rodney just didn't give any quarter. All right, James up 2-0 over Jesus in this semifinal match on a race to 11. This is Wayne Everhart from ThinkTech MD. This is TTMD Billiard Streaming. And again, we're at On Q Sports Bar and Grill in Front Royal, Virginia. All right, James to break, leading 2-0 on a race to 11. So, listen, I have to admit, guys, asking me to take that black banner off the top there to sort of block out the rest of the tables, and I think it was definitely the good idea, and I appreciate that. During the maybe the busiest parts of the event, maybe not the greatest idea, but certainly good now. And I wish I would have taken your advice straight away. Mark. Listen, man, they're in a heated competition. I don't know. That's a good question. You would think somebody around here would be willing to offer up a cue.
Hey Wayne, this is Roy. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well, Roy. Thank you.
Good. Hey, I would like to take this opportunity to give you A&W root beer with
All
me.
right. All right,
I
buddy.
got a bottle too.
Yeah.
Hey man, what you're doing here is amazing, man. I mean, look, I've been watching you while we're having card games last 2 nights. I was like, how's this guy doing it? I mean, he's doing everything here, folks. I mean, I've never seen a tournament organizer, and I was watching him from the start because I've been in communication with him when he first started this, promoting this, asked for my help and all that. If I could bring some big names around here, and I think we did. I tried my best. Hey, with Alex, I did all my best with Alex.
Yeah, you
We
sure
got
did.
him here.
Absolutely.
I mean, look, I've messaged Alex every day when he went up to New York to play Reyes Gomez. I was like, Alex, man, don't let me down. You got to be here, you know. I mean, pool fans expecting you around the DC area, you know, because I told him that you're coming, you know. And he didn't fail me.
No, man, and I tell you, I
Yeah.
feel blessed to have you.
Yeah.
I hope I can call you a friend.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
and
yeah,
I think I'm very grateful for the opportunity,
yeah,
and you
yeah.
definitely got it going for me.
Yeah, so with Wayne from the beginning, I was like, Wayne, all right, okay, I'm gonna watch you from here. Let's see if what you're trying to do, what you're telling me that you're gonna do. Let's see if you can come through. Like when you say it's 10K added and all that, I'm watching you right now because my name's on the line when I invited all these big names. You know, I mean, and I told Wayne, this is what you're gonna catch their eyes. You know, when you try to do a tournament, they always want to see those guaranteed add-ons.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you're through with it, hey, they're gonna come. And I don't blame him for looking at the guaranteed money because you know why? There's a lot of expenses involved.
Yeah, absolutely, and I don't blame them either.
Yeah,
Again, you have to make it worthwhile.
exactly,
In fact, what we're trying to do is find a way that we can find a mechanism for these players to get
exactly,
reliable income.
exactly,
And the only way we can really do this is to start getting money from outside the pool. We need to
exactly.
start
It's
bringing
gotta be.
money
It's gotta be.
from some of the corporations that are out there.
I like that idea, Wayne, because I hate hitting the same inside the pool corporations or vendors or whatever because we keep hitting the same ones and you know they're struggling to make money too inside the pool billiard stuff, you know. I'm like, why are we hitting the same people? I know
Yeah,
they
yeah. You
want,
just
yeah,
pass around the same dollar, and you can't really do
exactly,
much with it.
exactly.
Yeah.
And from you, from what you're doing, you put up the guaranteed money that you're gonna add on, and on top of that, you're live streaming, you're doing all the work, and you're showing it to the pool fans for free. I mean,
Thank you.
guys. I mean, what else? I mean, this guy's doing everything, and he's doing all the work, guys. I mean, he's here doing the stream. What, 15, 18 hours? Am I right?
Yeah,
So
so right now we're going up on 36 hours total
36.
in the 2 days. So 15 hours plus, no, 16 hours a day.
Yes, guys. I don't know where this guy gets his energy. You know, I mean, but I mean, if you notice when he's on the mic, so I mean, be patient. He's not gonna be on the mic all the time because he's doing a lot of stuff. He's the guy that wears his hat that goes around. You know, he has to do this, he has to do that, and he's by himself doing this stream, right? So, but he's got this energy that his voice never changes. It's up there all the time. Same energy all the time. I don't know how he does it.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
my hat's off to you, Wayne. I think
Roy, man, it means a lot to me, buddy. It
yeah.
really does.
So yeah, I mean, your next tournament, hey, count me in.
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
try to bring. I try my best to bring the fielders here.
I know.
I mean, from the last 2 weeks, we kept going back and forth. I mean, they tried, but the restrictions still there from the most European countries. You know, they
Sure,
can't come
sure.
to the U.S. You know, they tried.
Yeah, I know.
They,
I 100% believe that, and I know they would have been here if they could.
yeah.
Maybe down the road we'll get them in
Oh
here in
yeah,
town.
and Dennis wanted to come here too. He said, "Yeah, I could go before I go back home to the Philippines. Hey, we could hit Virginia and do that." But the last minute after he played Shane, he told me he's so tired. He said,
Yeah,
he,
yeah,
I mean, he just went nonstop for like 6 months,
yeah,
playing
yeah.
big money games matches. But he tried to come here too.
Well, I appreciate that, and maybe we'll get him here next time. And Roy,
Yeah,
man,
sure.
it means a lot to me.
Yeah,
It was a lot of hard work. You know how it is, and to get out there and grind and try to get that money,
yes,
and work for it. And your neck is on the line.
yes, exactly.
And
And
you know you can't run out of time. You have to get that cash,
yeah,
and I'm happy we pulled it off. And
yeah.
it's just going to get better, I think. So
Yeah. So guys, I'll give this guy A plus plus plus. Because he promised the guaranteed money and he came through with it, and he's showing this live streams, for free. I mean, that's the best for pool fans right now, and he's taking care of all the players. What else could we ask for? And this guy is not about, oh, I got to make some money doing this. No, he's about helping the pool fans right now, making a big tournament, helping out all the players. I mean, if there's anything left, a little consolation, maybe donation with his
yeah,
stream,
exactly,
that's
exactly.
all he's counting for,
Yeah, yeah.
So, hey, Wayne, again, let me shake
Thank you
your
very
hand.
much, Roy.
All
And
right,
I'll
man.
drink this root beer to you, buddy.
All
Thank you
right,
very much.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
This is my excuse to have some sweet drink.
Right on.
Because I'm diabetic.
Oh no, I didn't know
It's
that.
good because I'm biking. I'm biking maybe 50, 60 miles a day. So,
You're always on the bike. Always. Thank you,
thank
Roy.
you,
Again.
Wayne. Bye-bye.
Thank you. All right, Roy from Roy's basement. Man, that means a lot to me. I can't even tell you. So, man, thank you very much. Well done there by Jesus. All right, Jesus to break. 2-1. James Aranas leads. Hey, thank you, Larry. Oh, so the one ball hangs up there. Chilling, the cue ball chilling next to the 3. So push out most likely coming. Excuse me, push out most likely coming. So it looks like he's pushing into a kick to the 1. Between the 5, the 3, and the 5 to the 1 here. Probably going to have to go rail first to the 1 ball to make it. Yeah, just where he pointed. You got to come between the 3 and the 5. You might have to give a little bit of. What's that? Right hand spin? No. Left hand spin. No, right hand spin, excuse me. Yeah, a little right hand spin. Oh, he hit it full. That's why I said he needed to catch the rail. So I'd like to say thank you to all of you guys. And it means a lot to have so many of you stay here all day, popping in and out. I'm starting to get to know your names. Right after this match, we'll do the drawing for the TTMD 10-ball Open Championship free entry for next year, or the Bob Stocks entry, whatever you choose, along with a TTMD 10-ball, a TTMD, TTMD tournament, I'll get it right yet, TTMD tournament polo, which has the our team logo on the back. It's essentially our team shirt. You'll have your name on the back, customized, along with a logo on your chest. So if you're interested in that shirt, and we still have time, you can make a donation if you'd like. I'll go ahead and put the donation link in the stream. All right, so any donation of $20 or more will get you entered into that drawing. We have until the end of this match. If you enter $40, you'll get entered twice, $60, etc. So for every $20 that's donated, we'll add you one extra time. Now, I'm not expecting that. I'm just sharing with you. So Jesus to tie it up 2 games apiece on a race to 11. All right, James Aranas to break. Tie 2 games apiece. This is our semifinal match. Cue ball ends up down behind the rack. For James, that's a pretty poor rack. I don't know. Pretty poor break. I don't know if the ball was kicked. He's been squatting that cue ball in the middle of the table most of the day. So Hayes, oh, he's going to jump at it. Well, got to get over the edge of the 3, I believe, as well. Oh no, he just had to go by the just go by the 3, caught the edge of the 4. Good news is the 2 and the 7 kind of jacked up at the moment. James is probably just going to try to figure out, well, maybe the 2 does go by the 7 if you try to play the 2 into the bottom left corner. But how's he going to get there? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What a shot right there. To not hit that 9 ball, get down between the 3, and to get exactly where he needed for that 2 ball was just an unbelievable shot. Just perfect pace. Thins that 3 ball into the side pocket. Going to play the 4 ball back into the same pocket. It's going to come down here and take a look at the 7. Boy, James makes the game look easy, doesn't he? Just a beautiful out there by James. Wow. So 3-2, James Aranas over Jesus Atencio on a race to 11. My name is Wayne Everhart from ThinkTech This is TTMD Billiard Streaming. Ron, the match is, excuse me, I haven't checked the YouTube channel yet today as far as the yesterday's stream. Sometimes what will happen is it'll get flagged because of the jukebox there, so we can get through a live broadcast, but after we shut down, sometimes it'll get flagged because of the jukebox. Now, I can go back and I'll dispute that stuff and I'll get the video released. However, more importantly, over the course of the next week, I'll be chopping up all these matches and posting them individually. And that way you can see them in a playlist, and you don't have to sit there through any downtime. You can go find the match you want, and it should be in order. I should have them in order that they were completed by the round. So that's the goal. You should have those by, I would say, Tuesday or Wednesday afternoon. Man. What could the guy do with a real tip? Oh. right, so James going to go ahead and kick at this ball. This is another ball he doesn't, well, I don't think he can catch it full because of the way it's sitting in the pocket here. He should be all right because the 4 ball's sitting right across from him. He can't get blocked out by the 5, can he? Oh, wow. As soon as I said that he can't get blocked out by the 5, he almost did. Pockets that 5. Has a nice angle for the 6 to get out to the 7. Maybe a little bit of draw. Slide that cue ball out towards the center of the table. Just like that. Nice and controlled. All right. James Aranas takes the lead 4-2 over Jesus Atencio. I guess you guys might want the score of the Alex Paguline match over there. Alex Paguline, Jerry Sosi match. I believe Alex is on 4 and Jeremy's on 1. Oh, well. See the 1. Let's see what Jesus has in mind here. Doesn't have, can't really use the edge, the left edge of the 1 ball from this side because of the 6. Oh, he tried anyway. He was just trying to send the 1 ball down table, leave the cue ball on the other side, up table. Looked like the 1 ball just double kissed the cue ball just a touch. So overcook the position just a bit. He's going to be okay because this shot is going to allow the cue ball to go up above the 9 if he wants to play it down the left-hand corner. What what a break. Oh, wow. Jack, I'm pretty much with you there. These guys aren't taking that long. In fact, they're probably some of the faster players in the group. Not everybody can play the same speed as Earl. You would too if you couldn't move the ball around because of the cue. I think some of the times he's getting a little frustrated because he's limited and he's forced to shoot shots in particular ways at the moment. So things that kind of look routine may not be routine to Jesus right at the moment. So you have to consider that. He's just trying to battle through it. Look at him. He's in semifinals playing with a break cue. Come on. In a world-class field. Exactly. Excellent out there by Jesus to close the gap to 1. That's right, Jack. It's a significant amount of cash. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that, guys. James Aranas a break, leading 5 games to 3. Race to 11. 3 ball drops. 1 ball. Wow. That's a mess right there. He's right in the middle of a mess. So pretty much I think he's just going to play safety from here. I don't see him trying to pocket this 1 ball. Maybe just dink it on the other side of these 3 balls here. So, Ron, to get a Fargo rate, you are going to have to play in a tournament of some sort that's Fargo rated. To get an initial rating, we can take a APA or something, TAP or skill level or something, and get it an equivalent starter rating, and then it'll adjust from there. And basically, the robustness will change. They start you a little high, so that you can't go somewhere, sneak in, and steal the cash. And then it'll adjust pretty quickly. Yeah, BCA is the quickest way to get a Fargo rate. Any BCA league that you can play in will report to Fargo rate. That's absolutely right. Nice shot there by James. Brings that cue ball around the table, sets up for the 4. That was a beautiful shot. James pockets that 6 ball, gives a little bit of draw, draws that cue ball out towards the center of the table, sets up for the 7 in that bottom left-hand corner pocket. Probably just going to draw back again. And then play the 8 in the bottom right-hand corner pocket. Well, he decided to go much further. We could play it in the side. Sometimes it's easier to draw back further to a rail than to try to hit a spot in the middle of the table. You see what I'm saying? It was easier for him to draw back to there than try to draw back to hit a tinier spot, try to play the 8 ball in the other corner. So it was smarter to play for the side. That was something that still I'm trying to learn. I would have probably tried to draw back just to get position to play the 8 down in the bottom corner, bottom right corner. But to get the right position is difficult. To have that kind of control with draw. Either going to overroll it, underroll it. So it was easier for him just to draw it all the way back. It was just, you learn so much watching these guys. All right, so well done. James Aranas, 6. Jesus Atencio, 3 on the race to 11. Oh, cue ball got away from him. Just right off of the connection off the head ball, the cue ball was flying towards the side pocket. I don't even think it was kicked. I think it was on its way in anyway. Steve. Okay. uh, it's just vision. That's all. The more you play, the more tools you get into your tool belt, the better vision you have for the table. Um, and I tell you, being up here in the booth, although it's not up here, maybe you say up here because you're looking at the downward angle all the time, but um, you get to see a lot of perspective. You start to see how the racks develop and ways that you can play them. And if you're trying to really learn, you can you can pick up these nuances and make your game a little better. But it's all about having those tools in your toolbox. If you've never seen it, well, how in the world are you going to know to use it? So you're just ignorant of the opportunity. So you can't fault yourself, and you just get out there and try to learn each and every time. Well done there by James. Pocket that eight ball. Excuse me, a five ball in that bottom right hand corner pocket. Sets up for the six in the bottom left corner pocket. I don't believe he's going to draw back too far for the seven this time. There we go. Much more controlled. So James to go up 7-3 on Jesus. All right, folks. My name is Wayne Everhart from ThinkTechMD. This is TTMD Billiards Streaming. We're at ONQ Sports Bar and Grill in Front Royal, Virginia. I'd like to say thank you to the host, Cole Haas. And this is our TTMD 10 Ball Open Championship. This is the semifinal match.
I'm gonna leave soon, Wayne. I just wanted to make sure.
Sorry, guys. That was something with YouTube. I'm not sure what it was. It wasn't us. The stream was working fine. All of a sudden, I noticed on my monitor that the stream actually was not working there at YouTube, but all the packets were going outbound. So I'll just call that a YouTube glitch. We stopped the stream and fired it back up. I might have hit a time limit on YouTube there. I don't think so because we streamed for a lot longer yesterday. So I'm not sure what the deal is there. So if guys do me a favor, go ahead and reshare the stream if you wouldn't mind. Let everybody know that we had a hiccup. Hi, John. About that Front Royal internet. Yeah, it might be. I might have hit a limit. I might have because I did have to restart yesterday at one point, but it wasn't. I didn't think it was related to hitting a limit, a time limit. But it could be. Very well, could be. Nice shot there by Jose, or excuse me, Jesus. All right, James Aranas to break, leading 8 games to 4. Just what you needed. Tell me about, was he using the, what cue was he using there, Dan? Gentlemen, if you don't mind, I'm going to step outside for just a second. I'll stretch my legs and get some fresh air, have a smoke. I'll be right back. Should be no more than maybe 5 minutes or so. Just give me a break. I'll be right back. This is Wayne Everhart from ThinkTech MD. This is TTMD Billiard Streaming. Again, we'll be right back. Yeah, I genuinely believe, Dan, is that he had some kind of problem getting his equipment here, and he's using some ice break cue to play. And how can you come out here to a world-class field? I mean, granted, there's half the field are amateurs, but you know, it's no small feat to be forced to hit stun shots, and you're not going to be doing any power draws. And if you are, you're really running the risk of having problems. You know, so I mean, it's a credit to his ability to control the cue ball. I mean, you can hear it tinging every time he hits it. All right, Steve. I'll be right back, buddy. I won't be long. Give me 1 second. I'll let you know what the score is. It looks like 9-4, Alex. I could be wrong, but it looks like 9-4, Alex. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know how he's holding chalk on a damn thing. You would think if you rolled up to a tournament with a room full of pros and a bunch of fans and amateurs that kind of look up to you as a pool player, you'd be able to find a shaft from somebody, or cue at least. So I'm not sure what the situation is. I will talk to Jesus after this, but it's a long race. If he does happen to lose, I will give him some time before I start trying to chat with him. Steve, you're a funny dude, man. Problem is, I believe he's sponsored by Predator. So I don't think he can just go grab a house cue. So I don't know what the situation is. I really don't. I don't want to speculate too much, but I thought that I heard there was some kind of issue with him trying to get his cues checked to get here. And they were struggling to try to get here, and who knows? Who knows? I mean, one of the advantages of shooting with a harder tip is that the cue ball fires off quicker, which tends to make it go straighter. But then again, straighter longer. But then again, you can't impart as much spin. The cue ball tends to squirt, you know. So, I mean, I remember when I used to play early on, I played with a triangle tip, which at that time for me was pretty darn stiff. Right now I use a Lambros Q, which is incredibly stiff hit and cue.
Sosi lost 11-4.
All right, just got word that Sosi lost 11-4. Word from Chris Wilburn. We'll go ahead and update the bracket. Give me just a second.